cheese chowder. So first thing you want to do is sear your cheese. Let that go on a medium-high heat until it's just golden brown. It does not have to be cooked through, it will cook in the soup. Don't worry too much about seasoning the chicken breast right now because we're going to be doing that later. So I'm just going to use a little bit of salt. Let it get a beautiful golden color. In the meantime, while that's searing, we're going to add these into the pan just to get a bit of a chow on. Because that adds a lot. You can use canned corn, but this adds a lot of flavor. Take the little hairy bits off. Don't worry too much about this brownness forming. That's fine. That adds a lot of flavor. So until this cooks, we're going to slice the onion. That chicken is looking pretty good now. It doesn't need to be perfect, just a rough chop is fine. 6 cloves of garlic. Again, rough chop is adequate, we don't want to go too far in. Now into this, add the onions, and once that softens, add the garlic. Carrots. So we're going to cube about 1 kilo of potatoes. Doesn't need to be perfect again, everything is going to cook down. We're going to add the potatoes. Peppers. Make sure you get all the juice the resting juices that accumulated there. Here I've got salt and a little bit of aromat. Make sure you try to scrape off as much of the bottom as you can. Don't worry if you can't get everything because that will come off as it boils. Push everything under the surface of the soup. Taste for salt. At this point, it needs to be a little less salty than you would like because number one, you can salt it later. Number two, it will evaporate as it cooks. Cover that, and I'll see you in 30 minutes. So now what we're going to do is we need to thicken this soup. So now what we're going to do is got 50 grams of butter there, 25 grams of flour. Chuck that in. Good. And just give it all a good mix. So this is called beurre marnier, and what it is it's a thickening agent. If you directly added flour into this, it would clump and give flour lumps in your soup. Nobody wants that. You can't use flour like you would use a corn flour slurry. That would also, it's not the best. It can clump, it can taste floury, it can be weird. This, on the other hand, gives you the effect of a roux every single time, and you don't have to add it at the beginning. The reason I didn't do a roux at the beginning, which is traditionally what is done in a chowder, is because I don't want it to catch while it was cooking. So just chuck that in and give it a good stir. Don't worry too much about it clumping. It's not going to do that because of the butter, which will make it melt into the thing. So give that a stir, and you want to cook that for about a few minutes, 2-3 minutes until it's cooked out and you can't taste any more flour. So that'll make a nice and thick secret ingredient. Touch more seasoning to taste. Now turn off the stove and add in 100 grams of, I like extra mature. You can use medium, don't use mild. You need the flavor of the cheddar in there. Stir that in and just let it. And the heat, the residual heat of the soup will melt the whole thing down. Now let's put that aside and let's make the toppings.